Hello, I'm Josh Glass.
I'm Eric Galan.
And we did this cyberbullying PSA. When making PSA, which stands for Public Service Announcement, you want to really uplift the person watching. You don't want to take anybody down, you want to uplift the person watching. And you also want to grab everybody else's attention. And why you want to do that is because you want to make sure everybody figures out what's on the given topic. Now, you also want to bring information on the topic. You don't just want to have somebody be bullied and you have no statistics. It does nothing. Even though you can you can maybe win by just doing something for fun, you really want to give statistics and you want to give an uplifting message. If you bring somebody down, it really hurts your video.
When making a PSA, the biggest thing that you want to focus on is having a call to action. You want to be able to have the audience do something with the information that you've presented to them through the public service announcement. The easiest way to do that is to most likely say something simple, have a tagline at the end like, if you need help, call someone, call your senator, or just visit these websites, which would be the easiest way. However, you also want to be able to know that in the video itself, they should be able to figure it out without having you to completely express or tell them, hold them personally.
To get into the technical side of things for making this video, we really wanted to add a flair to it, and how we did that was overlaying clips and lowering the opacity. Now that sounds simple, and it's because it is, but it looks really cool, and that's how you can really grab the attention of viewers, is when you have two different pictures saying two different things. And that's really how you symbolize a lot of things, is you have clips that show what this thing means and this thing means. And when you only have 30 seconds and you don't want to cut down anything, you can just overlay it, and it can even add more symbolism. So this is an example of overlaying one clip. This is a Dutch angle. So we turn the camera about 45 degrees, and we did that twice and then lowered the opacity and slowed it down to give the really cool effect of feeling off and disjointed.
So a big thing about making video PSAs is that as a video, it's not only just an auditory message, but a visual message that you have to give. One of the ways that you can change the idea or message of your video is through changing the color of the lighting. Most lights come with standard dark yellow to bright white. However, sometimes you don't want to do a yellow or a white. You want to change the color to maybe say red, blue, orange, green. For example, in this PSA, as you saw, there's a lot of dark blues and heavy shadows. So we wanted to use a much darker tone of light. One of the ways that we did that was by adding a gel. A gel is a thin piece of plastic that you would put over normal lighting, which is very simple to put on, in fact. So what we did was basically to create much more of a somber, darker tone. We did add a lot of, we put on a dark blue gel.
Yeah. And
then we shot a lot of stuff, mostly in about evening to nighttime, so that everything looked a lot darker and a lot nicer.
So when filming extreme close-ups, you really want to make sure that the viewer feels like they can see into the other person's soul and how they can feel, and how really you can feel and how the actor feels. So when filming an extreme close-up, you don't want to get too close to make the actor feel uncomfortable. So how we did this close-up, and you can see it on the screen right now, is we digitally zoomed in onto the eye in order to really give that feeling of unease, seeing somebody's feelings. Extreme close-ups are really significant because they make somebody feel uncomfortable, yet they also allow someone to know how the other person is feeling.
So finally for you, we want to talk real quick about mood and tone. Your tone is mostly set by the first shot or first couple shots in your video, especially when you're making short things like PSAs, which are only about 30 seconds to a minute at most. You want to really set up the tone of your PSA in the very first shot. So if you go and watch other PSAs that you see mostly on the internet, you'll see that right away you can kind of tell what type of PSA it's going to be by the very first shot. So for example, one of our first shots is there's a lot of staticky and a lot of things that grab your attention immediately, because we want to hold your attention and we want you to see right away things that are wrong with the picture.
So again, thank you for watching this video, and hopefully you guys will win a Slick Rock film next year.